Ladies and gentlemen, greetings and welcome back to Michael Arthade's Wacky Adventures. Yes, you should enjoy that little bit of silliness I just spoke out loud, for it is most likely going to be the only one in this episode. What a grim situation we have found ourselves in. A cursed manor in the front, the authorities in our back, a sad, depressing history of the Blackwoods occupying our mind, and the ominous Dalham African god looming above. What a situation indeed. However, I have accepted my fate, my responsibility, my destiny, if you will. I am all alone, true, but only one being is going to leave the battlefield alive today, and it is not going to be that god. I am strong. Michael Arthade is determined. We will not go down without a fight. A fight that will be decided today in this very mansion. Phew, what a speech. Now I only have to go through with it. We do not have a lot of time. If we wait too long, then night is going to be arriving once again, and I am not looking forward to that. Besides, we need to leave the mansion in time, or else we will be taken into custody, which would not be a pleasant outcome to this adventure. Now then, as much as I hate to begin, we have to craft the amulet. The amulet that is capable of banishing the god back into its prison, the mask. Time to talk about the ingredients once more. So let's see. Ingredient or element number 1, something belonging to a victim of the mask, or the god I should say. Let's not talk about that one just yet. Element number 2, something representing the victimizer. There is something located within the gallery that could be of use to us, but I don't want to go there either. Instead, let us take care of the third element for now, a medicinal African plant. Oh, James, for the sake of your damned soul, I hope that this is the vegetable we are looking for. Ah, do you smell that? Foul air and dead plants. Yeah, you can't smell it, I can't either, but believe me, it would be gross and disturbing. But I am no longer that afraid, now that I know that I am fighting for a great thing. I am fighting for the survival of mankind. Yes, James might have been a fool, he stole the mask after all, but he also tried to get rid of the curse again. Sadly, it drove him into insanity. We have to continue the work and finish what he started. Now then, this is it, the plant. The special sample from Africa that James tried to protect. This could be what we are looking for. Such lovely red berries. Let's examine it one more time. The plant on top of the table was strangely attractive. Well, yes indeed, Michael, it is still green. James really wanted this plant to survive, and he succeeded. Well then, I only need a tiny little bit of branch, or leaves I'd say, to throw into the whole mix that will eventually create the amulet. However, I do not want to rip this poor thing apart. I only need a few leaves or so, which would be the correct tool. How about the shears? Yeah, this seems like a plausible way to do it. Now then, I'm only gonna make a tiny little cut and... bingo, once again. I took a few leaves with me. And some berries as well, it seems. Nice job, Michael. Ladies and gents, we now possess the first of the 3 ingredients. I had taken a few leaves and fruits from that strange African plant. They had a very peculiar smell. Well then, 2 down, 2 more to go. Now, I really don't like the thought that I might soon have to take an organic object from Catherine Still though, there is probably no other way, which means I have to take the proper preparations for this horrible act. If worse comes to worse, we will definitely be in need of this shovel. Now then, last time I checked, the dirt was a little bit too solid to remove the tool. It is time to water it a little bit with this hose. There. The first end shall go into the stone bunker? I have no idea. The other end we shall throw down over this ledge to the bottom floor. And only one more step is necessary. We shall take this end and shove it, plug it, I don't know, over onto the faucet. Now, let the water flow. Patience. This is most likely gonna take a few minutes. Oh well, we have the time. I wish we had the time. Now, it seems that our journey is slowly coming to an end, ladies and gentlemen. These are the final hours of our stay at the Blackwood Manor. The only question is who is going to be the victor, us or the god, if the god even exists. There is one thing that still confuses me though. If we manage to seal this god away again, what about the person down in the secret basement? What if it isn't an illusion, but a real human being, James or Christopher? How would you even get into that secret room? I still don't know. This mystery is seriously bugging the hell out of me, even if it is Christopher or James. Despite all of their crimes, what would they get out of hiding down in a secret basement for such a long time? 15 years or so. I mean, damn, without canned food there's no way they could have survived. And if they've gone insane, then it is even more unlikely that they would be capable of surviving on their own. Just why? For now, I'm just gonna assume that it has to do something with the god. Could be an illusion, the influence of the mask, whatever. We will find out about it soon enough. Alright, this has got to be enough water. Soon this bunker is going to drown. It's all gonna spill. Come on. Here. Yeah. Amazing. The power of the liquid substance known as water has saved our day once again. And there it is, our new and most likely final gardening tool. It was the shovel that I was dragging around for no reason. Oh, Michael, a few hours ago I would have said the same thing to myself, but we both know that there is a reason as to why we need it. A gruesome reason, that is. Yeah, might as well turn off the water, let's not waste anything. Not that it matters, but still. Well, I guess the greenhouse would be grateful. The plants would finally be able to drink something again. Oh my, this is the last time we will be seeing the greenhouse, right? What a sad scene. I am sorry, James, but I'm afraid that your precious African plant will eventually die in the future. Oh well, at least its leaves will serve a good purpose. Goodbye, greenhouse of the Blackwoods. Maybe one day Mother Nature will be able to conquer the place back and add it into its kingdom of plants. Yes, that's a nice thought. However, our mission has only just started. I need to head up into the gallery. Something I am afraid of, admittedly, for the mask is one room next to it. And the atmosphere inside the mansion has gotten a little bit heavy and threatening. The mask knows what I want to do. However, can it stop me is the question. So far, the only thing the mask caused to happen were weird nightmares and noises. If it's going to stay like that, then I might have a chance. If not, then I will fear for my life. Oh, wait a minute. Of course, how could I forget? We do not have to head for the gallery right away because there is still a different matter I need to attend to. Remember the letter of the maid? She hid pictures she took of certain things, I guess, inside her room. These pictures could be of James and Christopher, maybe even of something else, I don't know. But I definitely want to see them. But they must be special, right? Why else would she have hidden them away? Okay, Blackwood Manor, here I go. Be ready for me. Mr. Dalham, I accept your challenge. Also, by the way, how late is it? You know, could be of importance, right? What? 4 p.m. already? No joke? Well, this is just dandy. How freaking fast is time passing by here? This is insane. 2 hours? Really? I am guessing when I checked the clock last, it was about to hit 3 p.m. You know, the clock showed 2, but it was about to hit 3. And now I've spent another hour out there. Now it is 4 p.m. Just fucking brilliant. I really need to hurry up. I mean, we all know that nighttime is slowly arriving, and I don't know if I will survive another night due to the visions caused by the mask. The last nightmare got pretty real, don't you think? Also, what about the scratches? I don't want him to continue. Those darn fireplaces. Well, at least the flames are still active, means we will not freeze to death. Let's just head straight for the maid's room. No need to distract ourselves with insignificant details. Oh, by the way, Michael, do you remember this awesome discovery? You do, right? You know, I'm just saying that it is not too late to fill yourself up a little. Try to get over all of this in your own unique way. Maybe this is all just a dream. Maybe I actually drank all the old booze and now I am in a delirium on the floor. In any case, let us talk a little bit more about this maid. What a peculiar person. She knew that something was definitely wrong inside of this manor, but felt too afraid to examine the situation a little bit more. However, she did feel brave enough to take pictures. I never want to go down into that darn cursed basement ever again. Just wanted to throw that out there, you know? Shish. It's been like 2 days since we've been inside this room, and it's still looking as miserable as when we first discovered it. Well then, she said that she hid the pictures away under a loose floorboard beneath her bed. Was it the bed or the bedside table? I think it was the table. Let's just check out this part of the floor. Let's see, is there something suspicious? There's a drawer. Yes, it certainly is a wooden drawer. Wait a minute. There. I feel so silly. I mean, you can obviously see that this bit of floor is out of place. Yet my eagle eyes didn't spot it when I first examined this part of the room. Just interesting. Every so often, the biggest secrets are hidden right in front of your very eyes, and yet you fail to spot them. Oh well. How do I remove this piece of the floor? Can I just, like, take it out? Oh, we've hit the jackpot. That was easy. But it only seems to be one picture. Is it gonna be worth checking out? Oh. And In the glimpse of an eye, all the cheerfulness I tried to create by sounding a little bit enthusiastic has been sucked out of the atmosphere. I wasn't expecting to find the picture presenting me with this scene in particular. A section of the garden we have walked past quite a few times already, with two silhouettes on it. A body on the ground, and a person most likely digging a hole. James. I didn't think that Miss Mariani actually took a picture of this moment in particular. Why did you do it, James? And even if you didn't, why bury your wife inside of the garden? It's undignified. It's no proper burial. Nobody knows how she died or where her body rests. I don't see how this picture is going to be of help to us. I'm just feeling more depressed again. Why? Does anybody remember the picture from the improvised dark chamber where both James and Catherine are sitting within the living room in such a peaceful way? How did it happen that it went from that picture to the gruesome scene we just witnessed? I feel so emotionally invested at this point that I honestly don't know how I am going to react. Should I need to dig up the corpse of Catherine? Hell, I hope this plan is going to work. How are we going to find out though if it did? Will the mask just disappear? Yeah, that would be too good to be true. I guess we once again need to wait. Just need to go through with it and... oh gosh, this is the gallery. Yes, I wanted to come in here, but I was so absorbed in thought that I didn't pay attention to. Oh my, I have a cold shiver running down my back. I hate it. Alright, don't get distracted now. You don't have to stay here longer than necessary. Just take what you came for. Here we have it, one and all. The item that made me come back into the gallery. Let's examine it one more time. Something that looked like a lion's claw was firmly attached to a necklace. Indeed, something that looks like a lion's claw. The only thing we know about the Dal Ham is that it was able to incarnate itself in the form or shape of creatures, animals, one of them having sharp claws. I honestly don't know what other item could possibly relate to this god. This is the only object. Seriously, without this I would be stuck in a dead end once again. The question is, how do I take it? Rip it off? That could harm the lovely necklace though. No, I don't want to be all that destructive. I spared the African plant, I can spare the beauty of this piece of African jewelry too. Pliers, help me out. There we go. Ingredient / element number 2 acquired. My zoological knowledge was as good as my technical expertise, but I was certain that claw had definitely belonged to a lion. Indeed. 3 elements down, only one more to go. Then we will be able to craft the amulet and banish the Dal Ham back into its prison. You hear me, monster? Your existence is coming to an end. But we are not out of the danger zone just yet, so let us be careful. This mansion is no longer a safe place. I have to say though, this is what I just love so very much about scratches. The atmosphere is simply outstanding. So many horror games nowadays rely on the simple art of jump scares, you know? But not this game. It is a simple point-and-click adventure, yes, but the atmosphere is so ominous. The longer you stay inside this mansion, the more you begin to feel afraid of the unknown. A curse, a god. Wherever you go, a cold shiver is always running down your spine. I just love it. I wonder if Cry of Fear will be able to do better than this. But enough fourth wall breaking, enough praising this game, enough goofing about. It is time to come to the main event of this episode. I am not ready for this. I can feel it inside my chest. It is just insane how much this is affecting me. This is the place. Her grave. My God. Poor Catherine. What did she need to die for? All she did was try to call other doctors and psychiatrists. She simply worried about the condition of her husband. Why did she need to die? For the ritual? Did James kill her? Out of insanity, perhaps? She didn't do anything wrong. Well, unless of course you consider the fact that she had a secret with Christopher. A secret she never revealed to James. Maybe, just maybe, there was a reason as to why she had to die. But I don't know about it. Where is she buried? Yes, you heard right, one of all. I have made my decision. I will dig her corpse up. The poor thing. According to William Bailey, her throat was ripped open or something. Jesus Christ. If only I could take something from the corpse inside the crypt. But we know too little about it. The thing is, I can only use this magical Dalmar amulet trick once. I only have one lion's claw. If an organic part of the corpse inside the crypt would turn out to be a dud, so to speak, then the amulet would be wasted. I can't let that happen. We only have one try. I guess I could search for hair or something within the manor, but no. The few hairbrushes I saw when this adventure began were all mostly clean. Yes, I paid that much attention to them. There is no other way. Yes, Michael. The soil in this area of the garden is still devoid of life, which makes it even more depressing. But where is she buried? Wait a minute. Am I really being this stupid right now? We have a clue. I wasn't even thinking straight, but we have a clue. The picture within the maid's room. Do you see that shadow over there? It is being casted onto the garden by the tower. James buried her at the very top of the tower. Of course, I don't know how late it was when that picture was taken. Maybe the sun was in a different location. Maybe this is not yet the right spot. But would it hurt to look? I'm just gonna dig here in this spot. real quick, cause you know, it's my garden. Well, not really anymore, but I'm just gonna test what happens if you dig in the wrong location. Alright? Nothing special, really. You see, it's just a hole. Nothing of interest. Dirt, filth, probably worms. There's nothing to see. Just a new hobby of mine, cause I am searching for something. Okay, I am not gonna lie, my heart is beating fast. Guys, you just need to understand the way I am, how deeply I can get invested emotionally in stories like this. Catherine Lydia Blackwood. She lost her son, then her husband to madness, and was ultimately killed. She didn't deserve it, most likely. Yet, James simply buried her in the middle of the garden. Everyone forgot her. She was taken away from her friends, from the world, thrown into the darkness. Whether we find something or not, the episode will end afterwards. The time has come to dig. I was equally terrified and saddened upon uncovering the dead body of Catherine Blackwood. All those years, she was left to rot in this improvised tomb. Catherine. Oh my. Ladies and gents, I'm actually having a few tears right now. Can you believe it? Oh my god. Yes, I am having tears. I feel like I want to cry. I need a moment of silence before I put an end to this episode. I sometimes get asked how I could possibly cry over something that happened within a video game, that I should grow up and get a life. I'm afraid these people do not know how human emotions work. Catherine. Rest in peace.